being recovered versus being in recovery. So recovery defines a process that something is happening, but it never quite ends. So with every other sickness, you're only in recovery for as long as it takes to become back to whole again. So for some reason, addiction is looked at in a different way because people's propensity to go back and medicate again after X amount of years. And I think that that's primarily because they haven't made the core shift inside. They haven't healed the pain that's causing them to medicate in the first place. So I think it's a twofold thing. First, we fix what's going on in here, and for most people that's all in the subconscious mind, which is 1,000,000 times more powerful, so most people don't really know much about what's causing their suffering. And once then we fix that, it becomes then how do we want to label ourselves and what do we want to be defined by? So when I say that, well, being in recovery, that means there's something wrong with me. And when I say that I'm recovered from my addiction, that doesn't mean that I don't have life's ins and outs. It just means I'm no longer defining myself from the past. I'm no longer labeling myself as an addict because that behavior is no longer part of my life. So when we talk about radical transformation and being recovered, we talk about no longer going back to the same definition of sickness. You know, my life is the way it is today because of this, this, and this. And as long as we continue to do that, our life will continue to be exactly that way. But if we say, wow, I'm defining my life from now, what's possible? Where am I going? Where am I evolving into? What is alive for me? Then we don't really have to define ourselves from the past anymore. And that's really, again, back to that hero's journey of a person that gets over a problem and it makes them stronger. And that's really about what recovery is. It's about, wow, what has your addiction taught you? What are the strengths that you can take away? And now how are you going to apply them in your life?